up, Stamp Gang? This is Sade of Sade No Days Off. Welcome back to the channel. We've got a haul today because it is April and it's my birth month and I'm turning 30 and I've been buying stuff. So I wanted to share with you some of the items that I picked up for myself that I have been using for a couple of weeks now, but I'm so excited to share with you. Y'all see I got my favorite scarf on. But we're not even gonna delay. If you're not a member of the Stamp Gang, go on and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post at the end of every week. Why wouldn't you do that? We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so we're trying to get us in there and get toward another giveaway because I'm super excited about that. Like, I love giving. It's my thing. So I'm excited about planning that for you guys. We have multiple items in sort of tech related books and skincare items and even a wellness little thing. So we're gonna start with the books, of course. We're gonna start with the books. The first book that I purchased to read is Queen Sugar, and I purchased it on my my iBooks app. I found it in the bookstore for like $1.99, and I've been meaning to read Queen Sugar. I've watched a couple episodes of the show, but I don't really watch TV like that, so you know I'm behind or whatever. But I wanted to read the book first, so I broke down and finally bought it. And because it's $2, I got $2. I've spent more or less, so I purchased that and I started reading it, and so far so good. I might let y'all know how that goes when I finish it, but I'm going to take it with me and read it on my trip. Next, I purchased this book. This is If Beale Street Could Talk by James Baldwin. Now, James Baldwin is like my literary uncle in my head. Like, we family. I love me some James Baldwin. So I have read this before. I read it a few years ago for a paper that I wrote, but this is like more, not so much a recreational read, but it's probably something that's going to go on my dissertation. But I needed a hard copy because I am super old school in that I don't really like reading digital books. I prefer, you know, the feeling of a book in my hand, turning pages, being able to handwrite my notes in said book. So I went on and bought that so that I can reread it for my research. Next is this book of essays by Morgan Jerkins, and it's called This Will Be My Undoing. It's about pop culture, feminism, intersectionality. Like, it's a cultural commentary, if you will, and this is right up my alley as the nerd that I am. So I started reading it. I've only read like a chapter. There's my handy dandy pen so that I can take my notes. But so far so good. Like, I enjoy the tone of Jerkins' writing, and you know, she was a writer for BuzzFeed, so you know that she has some top-notch pop culture sort of writing style. So I love creative nonfiction like this. So I'm excited about continuing to read it. So far, so good. The last book that I purchased that I am still gagging over, y'all, my nerves are still bad after reading this book, is The Children of Blood and Bone by Tomi Adeyemi. I really hope I said that right. But as you can see, the dust jacket is off of it because I have read it already. I read it in like 3 days while I was at work, and it was fantastic. This book is so major because it is a young adult science fiction novel that is based in West Africa, and it uses the African deities and all that, which I'm a religious studies nerd and I study black people. So this was everything. It was so good. And I'm gonna read it again, but like, this book had my feelings in a tailspin. There were moments when I literally had to go, I gotta put this down. Like, it's too much. I can't handle it. And then 20 minutes later, I had to pick it back up because I really needed to know what happened next. But that's what happens when you're a bookworm. So I also, like I said, have a couple of tech items, tech photo items. In a few videos ago, when I did my soft pack of the gray guest backpack that I bought that I thought I was going to be able to use as my personal item, it didn't work. if you ain't seen it, I'm gonna put it up there so you can check that out. But I went in search of a camera bag. I have one sort of a camera equipment backpack, but it literally stays here because I hardly ever travel with a personal item, like for real, for real. But I needed another equipment bag because I have so much camera equipment at this point. I have like maybe 3 or 4 camera bodies and my vlogging cameras and the GoPro and like all of that stuff. But I also needed something that I could potentially travel with if I'm in a situation where I actually want to bring a personal item to carry my camera equipment in, which is what I'm doing for this next trip. So I went on Etsy to, I think it's called Romeo Photo Wear. I got this cute rucksack situation, and I already have stuff in it. I've actually already, you know, sort of used it once, and I love it. So it's made out of canvas and leather, and then it has, which is most important to me for multiple reasons, it has 2 side pockets. One that has my aluminum travel tripod, the larger one, but also I can put my water bottle in because like I'm a park camel. I literally drink all the water and store it. So I was really looking for something with side pockets that I could put like my water bottle or umbrella or my tripod in it. So this has that. But also what is super cute is it has a this front part right here opens up and has removable Velcro pieces, so you have like an actual camera bag in this part. And I've removed some of this stuff because I'm not bringing all my camera equipment. So that's super nice. And then on the inside it has a laptop pouch and a little bit of space for some other things down in it and at the top. So I am kind of in love with this bag. It's super cute, and what's really nice is that it doesn't look like a big old camera equipment bag, which is super important when you are a traveler, especially if you're a backpacker or you're minimal travel like myself. You don't want to go around sort of advertising that you have hundreds, even thousands of dollars worth of equipment on your person. So this kind of does that for me. Lastly, we have skincare items. So I got some skincare items off of Peach and Lily because I had ordered some items from Korea Depot and they never got here. So I just, you know, got my money back and went about trying some new stuff from Peach and Lily, which is based out of New York. So it got here in a timely fashion. The first item that I got was the stress relieving cleanse tissues from Ariel, and these are they're super cute. They smell like not lavender, eucalyptus and citrus, so they're really nice, but they are great for like cleansing your face on the go or if you're in a rush or taking off makeup. I have used them for both and I really like these. So 15 come in a pack. I think 15, yeah, 15 come in a pack, and it was like $2.99, $3, something like that. So these are cool. I'm gonna take these with me on my trip as well. And then I got this, which is the Makeup raw sauce, which you all have seen in another haul. I love this stuff, and I get the small one. This is 1.35 fluid ounces or 40 mil. I get this one because this stuff lasts a long time, and I got this for $10.50. The big bottle, which is like 5 ounces, is $43. I don't just have $43 to be spending on one item. So I get this one because this one lasts me about 4 or 5 months. I still have maybe half a bottle that I am still using, and I use it every day because you don't need much. So I just get the travel size, which makes it easier to throw it in my toiletry bag and take it with me on trips. I also got, so Peach and Lily has Korean skincare products, but they also have like what's called peach slices, which is like their young person, teeny bopper friendly skincare line that of items that are a little bit cheaper than some of the items you see on their regular website. So that's where I got the cleansing tissues from. But I also got this, which is also by Ariel and or Ariel, the 7-day vitamin mist, and this just puts more moisture back in your face. It's a Phyto 6 complex. It has tomato, broccoli, banana, apple, cabbage, and carrot in it. And what these things do is to like fight free radicals, you know, smooth out your face, make it more even, make it more plump, like make it more hydrated, all the things. And this is nice because you can use it at any time. You can use it day, night, whatever, and you just ooh, that's cooling. Ooh, and it feels so good. And you just like let it sit. You can pat it in, and your face just feels more alive and more hydrated. Like I already feel a little bit refreshed from this. This stuff is nice. I don't use it very often, honestly. But you know, at night or if I'm in the middle of the day and I start feeling a little grimy, you just spray that and be your best self. That's what you do. The next thing I got was the Shang Pri. Yeah, Shang Pri Esthetician Formula Perfect Essence Emulsion, and this is a 3-in-1 item, and it has lactic acid, botanicals, and white mushroom jelly. And what it does is to again put more moisture in your face. It's an essence, emulsion, and something else. I don't remember. But it is, oh, I love the way this stuff smells. It smells so clean and light. And literally I use maybe a half a pump of this to a pump, and I rub it into my face after I tone. And I can use this the same way I would use the raw sauce, or in addition to the raw sauce if I'm trying to be fancy. And just, this stuff is life. And this is 3.72 fluid ounces, 110 milliliters, and it was $25. So this was a little bit of a splurge item, but I feel like it'll last a long time, and I've loved it so far. Like, it's super good. I like that. Got from the Peach Slices line the Citrus Honey Aqua Glow, and this is a gel moisturizer that you can use as either a serum or a moisturizer, and you can use it both day and night. And I use this as a moisturizer, so I'll put on a serum, the DIY serum that I use on my face, which is Life, and I'll put a little bit of this, and I put that on my face as a moisturizer, and I spilled some, which makes me a little upset, but it has a really nice feel to it. It is a gel, so it is not as creamy, but I love it with especially the 3-in-1 emulsion and essence. So those two items together work really well, and my face will feel hydrated and clean and just soft literally all day. Like, I'll go to work from 7 in the morning till 3:30, get home, and my face still feels amazing. Since I had spent over $25, they sent me 2 sheet masks, which is great. This one is for soothing irritated skin. It has antioxidants and hydration, and it's literally called Soothe and Restore. And this one is called Lift and Plump. It's Chubby Cheeks, and this is to reduce the fine lines and wrinkles and things like that. Just another travel tip: when you're on long flights on a plane, having one of these or a couple of these with you is really nice, because then you know you can do a 20-minute skin thing, throw on a sheet mask, hopefully not scaring your neighbor that's sitting next to you. But you do this, and then your face, you won't get off the plane feeling like your face is parched. I also do these like when I don't want to bring a whole lot of my skincare products with me, because these are serums and things like that. So you can use this as part of your skincare regimen without bringing as many bulky items. The last item that I got is a wellness item, and I am super excited because I've been wanting one of these for over a year, but like I didn't find one that was the size I wanted, because some of them are pretty large, and I have, you know, a small space. I live in an apartment. I don't have that much like counter space and things like that. So I finally found a diffuser. This is it. This is my little baby diffuser. It's so cute, right? And it's pretty much it's by Spa Room, but this is like a kids room diffuser. So it was like $10 at Marshalls. Marshalls is the plug, you already know. And what's nice about this one is that it doesn't require like the pads. You literally just put water in the reservoir and then put your drops of essential oil in it, and you put the little top on and hit the button, and it does the things. And it goes for about 3 hours, or until the water runs out, which is about 3 hours, and then it'll turn itself off. What I also like is this is pretty minimal, because a lot of the ones have like lights and things like that, and I already have a salt lamp which has lights, so I ain't need all that. But this has been freaking bomb, y'all. Like, I put it on my bedside table or in the living room if I'm feeling it. Throw some lavender and some frankincense in it, some peppermint, and just live my best life. Like, it's so calming. You need one of these. Like, I highly recommend getting you a baby oil diffuser. And this is so small, like I could literally probably throw this in a bag and travel with it if I wanted. I hope you enjoyed my haul, my birthday haul, that you've seen something that you like and that you might pick up. As always, friends, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend about the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.